believe the Bears would have beaten Minnesota instead of losing 19-13 if Justin Fields had played the entire game? The Bears made a lot of mistakes, but did the Vikings? They did too. Do you believe that the best team won on Sunday?
I thought both teams made really dumb errors and they were kind of talking about it on the broadcast, and we've heard Flusy talk about it a little bit, like the little things, the detail things. I felt like both teams were really making some bad decisions, putting themselves in bad situations. I think they'd have won the game with Justin Fields. Let's put it that way. I do believe that he could have led them down the field to a victory, that maybe they could have won that game by 10 points. I know that sounds crazy, but they obviously were struggling with their game plan in the first half, and I think there would have been some opportunities for them and some things to exploit. And I thought that the Minnesota offense was moribund without Justin Jefferson. I think that really was difficult for them. And, Jordan Addison, he was okay, but he's no Justin Jefferson, right? And maybe in a couple of years he'll be a really dangerous weapon, but not now. And I felt like they didn't really have anybody. I think the accuracy of Kirk Cousins is obviously something that he's had his whole career, and it's why he's been a starting quarterback and why he's been paid as much money as he has in his career. But I didn't feel like they had a lot of weaponry and they had a lot of playmakers. And I know, they were trying to get the ball to the tight end. I'm just saying, I felt the Bears with a premier wide receiver who was just waiting for the damn ball. I think that he would have gotten many more opportunities in the second half with Justin Fields, and they would have won the game, frankly, if Fields didn't get hurt, in my opinion. I didn't see anything out of Minnesota. I think there was a lopsided. The defensive coordinator really did win his side of the ball, right? And Flores is a really good coach, and it wasn't a surprise that he did so. But there were opportunities to make plays, even for Tyson Bagent. So I think Fields would have made them.
When the best offensive player between the starting 22 is out of the game, you should win that game. But the Bears, again, they throw the ball when they should be running the ball. They run the ball when they should be passing the ball. They cannot protect the quarterback whatsoever. The fact that they couldn't get any momentum going when they intercepted that pass,
right.
the 3 minutes before halftime, that's where that game was lost. That game was lost in the 3-minute window before the first half. Maybe the Bears win. Maybe the Bears win if Justin Fields is in there. But what did we see from Justin Fields that made you think in the first half that they were going to win with him? They didn't do anything on offense when he was in the game because he couldn't protect him.
Yep.
I mean, they got running back.
He couldn't protect himself either, though. In fairness, right?
Oh yeah, I mean, he kept the ball in his hand way too long. But like some of the design, like when they had the design runs calls, like why would you have a design run call here? Luke Getsy really needs to look in the mirror after that one. I thought Luke Getsy had a awful Sunday afternoon.
I don't think the Bears would have won the game if Justin Fields would have stayed in the game. I don't think I saw anything from the offense that convinces me that they would have, now we're going to do this. This is an offensive game plan that made very little sense. 3rd and 7, second quarter, passing down, right? No, Darrington Evans needs to get a handoff up the middle, 3 yards. 3rd and 2, how about that? That's running down, right? No, let's come out in the shotgun. And after an entire series of controlling the line of scrimmage, 3rd and 2, that's a passing down. Luke Getsy not only has to look in the mirror, but I think he needs to examine exactly what he's trying to do here. He fell into the trap of trying to be too cute, and a lot of offensive coordinators do that, and you overthink it. I don't think they would have won because Justin Fields wasn't very good. 6 of 10. He had 58 yards, passer rating of 36.7. Maybe he would have gotten it. They didn't try ways to scheme DJ Moore open in the first half. Maybe they would have adjusted at halftime, but Justin Fields left with 8 minutes left. The Bagent took over with 8 minutes left in the third quarter, and then they tried to force him the ball a little bit more. But I just don't have much confidence that this Bears offense was having one of those days where had he stayed in longer, he would have gotten it. Maybe had he stayed in longer, he would have been sacked 2 more times. I don't know. Protection wasn't good. He was holding on to the ball too long. Yesterday was a day that reinforced every doubt you had about the Bears after a week where we're trying to look for the bright side.